All right, all right. What's up? What's up, YouTube? It's the one and only Master Myself. This is IMC TV. I go by the name Master Myself. This here is the Master's Table. All right. Welcome to the Master's Table. It's a pleasure and honor to have you again. Today we're going to be talking about making the right decision, the power behind making the right decision, right? Or making a decision in general. It's going to be a powerful, powerful mastermind again today. Today, I'm operating in full alignment, right, with what is available for not only myself, but for all those who choose to make a decision, right? Our lives are composed of many different decisions. So, first and foremost, let's go and run through the rules. I go by the name of myself. And rule number one here at the Master's Table is that I do and say here is done under the banner of entertainment. All right. So don't take what is number two. This is for adults and adults only, right? No kids, no children in the room. If there are kids or children in the room, remove them from the room because what I say may be explicit. So you've been warned. All right. Number three, do not break the laws of the land you're tuning in from, wherever it is that you are. Number four, I'll go by the name. Nope. Number four is everyone here is an adult, and as an adult, you're responsible for your own actions. All right. And number five is I'll go by the name Master Myself, and this here is the Master's Table. I'd like to welcome you again to another opportunity in time. What's up, brothers? You know what I'm saying? What's up, people? You know what I'm saying, from all across the world. What an honor it is I have to come here and speak with you again on IMC TV. This is a lifelong commitment for me, right? I'm saying this is a live stream, broadcast, right, to people that are all across the world. Now, salute to AZD, who's the founder of IMC Nation. I personally am go by the name Master myself, and I'm here and I'm ready to serve. Man, these IMC TV shows, these IMC TV creations and broadcasts have been a testament to the development of my character, right, as a living warrior fighting monk, right? Shapeshifting warrior fighting monk from within the ranks of IMC Nation. I was one of the first men to claim, the archetype, if you will, being an IMC Nation warrior fighting shapeshifting warrior monk, right? And so the reason why I'm making mention of that is because it's important to be able to measure, right? A lot of people may see these after the fact, but you don't understand what it takes to maintain, right, the show, maintain the topic, and so on and so forth, right? Um, so again, that all points back in the direction of, in my mind, it points all back in the direction of what it takes to make a decision. There's power behind the decisions in which you make. When you make a decision and it's a decision, that decision warrants some kind of results, right? So you're gonna have some kind of exchange. You're gonna have some kind of results as a result of you making a decision. Because what does it mean to decide? Let's go ahead and ask ChatGPT. Because it's been a minute since we've not done that. Let's see. All right, here's the answer. A decision is a conclusion or resolution reached after consideration and evaluation of different options or possibilities. It involves making a choice or judgment about a particular course of action or a belief. Decisions are often based on reasoning, preferences, values, information, and sometimes emotions. Making a decision typically involves weighing the pros and cons of various alternatives to determine the best course of action in a given situation. What decision are you capable of making today that will change your tomorrow? The reason why I ask that question is simply because the moment that you make a decision, you are doing what you're to decide means to D is of or from, right? Day, right? Just in the same context as Spanish, if you will, if you are familiar with the Latin language at all. So day is of or from, and side is to cut, right? So when you're coming from a certain place and you decide, meaning that you are now cutting off this other option. Like when you make a decision, what you're doing is you're cutting off all the options. You're saying that this is the route, this is the path, this is the way that I'm moving from this point on. And that will give you a different level of power when you understand that everything is happening as a result of decisions. You understand me? And so, today you're faced with another opportunity again to decide, right? To cut off every other option and to move in one direction. What's one decision that I made recently? Well, I made the decision to acquire a certain level of income, right? I'm now in a position where, what I'm saying, like I was telling y'all before, doing promotions and whatnot for the nightlife out here in Las Vegas, walking these streets, talking to many different people, what I'm saying, collecting information and distributing information and making the right connections for other people. Doing what I'm doing, I made the decision that now I'm in the right line of work where I can really maximize, right, the potential that I have. What I'm doing is I'm allowing my decision to affect, right, the rest of my life, right. Well, you should know the moment that you make a decision, it affects the rest of your life, right. Meaning that like every single moment from that moment that you made the decision to make more money, to go get a woman, to drive that car, to buy that house, to make a move, right, a move from Phoenix to Las Vegas area. When I made that decision, there's a series of different experiences that happened because I made the decision. So there's power in making a decision simply because you are responsible for directing the way that your life goes. Now, a lot of people don't operate with the intelligence or the understanding that they have the potential to decide, meaning to make a decision and then to move from that decision. You have the opportunity, you have the power, you have the potential to decide that today I'm no longer going to live an ordinary life. I'm, in fact, from this moment forward, I'm going to decide which way I'm going to go and I'm going to go there, right? I'm not going to allow anything to stop me from making the right decision. Now, let me go ahead and go on Instagram. That's another decision. All right. Yes, sir. Power of a decision. Checking connection. We are connected. All praises. What's up, IG? It's the one and only master myself. I'm here live, tapping on the IMC TV. I'm live every single cycle. Right now, we're doing Tuesdays, so y'all can tap in with us, man. Today, we're talking about the power of a decision, right? The power of making a decision. Now, what decision can you make today that will change your tomorrow? Once again, that's the question which I'm posing to you. The reason why I'm posing you that question is because we often don't realize that we're experiencing life based off of series of decisions which we made before. I'm experiencing life right now because I at some point chose to stop going to college and I chose to instead live the life in which I choose to live every single day. Knowing and understanding that like I'm never going to be the same person. I'm never going to experience the lifestyle of a college graduate who got married, who has kids and living in this White House and picket fence or whatever the case may be. All those details, that's just not the life for me. Why? Because I made a series of different decisions that have led me where I am right now. So, in the same manner, when we estimate, when we look forward, when we look into our future, we have to understand, like, yo, what decision am I making today that will lead me to the tomorrow in which I want to create? Right? Lead me into the reality in which I'm creating at this moment in time. Nobody else is responsible for the way that your life is going. So if you aren't enjoying your experience, if you're not having the world of experience that you truly desire, you can simply see and understand that you have not yet made a decision. And when you make a decision everything changes. Don't just take my word for it. Look back on when you made the decision to, when you made the decision to, take the job and what you have, to be with the woman that you're with as a man, right? Or vice versa for the women. Right? You know what I'm saying? The man that you're with is a reflection of the decisions that you made, right? The lifestyle that you're living, whatever it is that the details are of that. You have to know and understand it's a result of a decision. Remember, decision is to what? To cut off all other options. So imagine if you look forward towards your future right now, right here, right now, is where your power is at, right? Of course. But as you look forward towards your future, looking to understand what decisions can I make today that will lead me exactly where I want to be at in life. For example, I make a decision every single day to leave the base and go to the Las Vegas Strip to do what? To promote, to connect, to engage, right? To have new interactions, right? With new women, with new men. You understand me? With new opportunities that come my way. I make a decision daily, and as a result of that decision, I experience results. What decisions can you make in the year 2024 that would change your life forever? I know this sounds like a very, very simple topic, and it is, right? Ultimately, but I want you to know and understand the power of every single decision that you've ever made. You have no idea what you're capable of because you have yet to make the right decision. I made the decision to leave Phoenix and to come here to Las Vegas. As a result of that decision, my life is completely different. It will never be the same. I'm engaged and connected on different levels that I've never been before. But it's because I made the decision to leave the situation and circumstance in which I first found myself, which was what? Growing up in the Phoenix area, growing up in Arizona, so on and so forth. That's a certain lifestyle. I look back on my experience within the last 48 hours and I see how many decisions I've made, right? That were congruent with my my vision for my life, my vision for the future experience within IMC Nation, my vision for the future experience of what we're capable of tapping into the moment that we understand that every single day, every experience in which we have is happening as a result of the series of decisions. Decisions, right? Cision is what? To cut. How many people have you cut out? How many bad habits have you cut out of your life? How many opportunities, right, were missed by you simply because you failed to make a decision at the time that you wanted to make the decision? I more recently had an opportunity to move from one base into another. I made the decision. I cut that off, and I said, you know what? This is the path for me. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to create. This is who I want to influence. This is what it is that I'm doing here. This is what we are doing as a base, as a collective. When you make those decisions, now again, I'm talking to the masters, right? And so I realize and I understand not everybody is a master that watches this. But if you're watching this, if you're tapped in, you must be at the master level. And that being said, you have to know and understand when you're a leader, when you're have other people that are looking to you as a role model, whether you're a parent, whether you're a great friend, whether you're a significant other to somebody, whether you're, you know what I'm saying, partners with somebody in business, whatever the case may be, you have to know and understand that everybody is experiencing life as a result of the decisions that they're making. And the decision that you make, right, whatever that may be, is a decision that's unique to you. Pay attention to what decisions you're choosing. Pay attention to the opportunities that come your way because look, it's leaders or role models or parents that make the decisions. And those decisions again are changing the experience in front of the person that's in front of you and personally your experience. What was the last major decision that you made? How comfortable were you making that decision? Based on the comfort level, based on the risk, based on the danger that could be involved with you making the decision determines the kind of experience that you actually have. Be aware, be conscious, stay focused on what's available for you. Because look, nobody except for you is capable of making the decision to change. Brother Zane the house salute, bro. Right? Nobody is capable of warranting the level of experience or the results that you are capable of bringing in until you make that decision and make that decision and live with it. You understand me? Because you understand the power of your decisions, the more that you make higher level decisions. So choose, make a choice. It's not an easy thing to do to make the choice. It's not an easy thing to do to stand behind the decisions that you made in your past. But when you get over that, when you understand, like, yo, this is my opportunity to choose the right path, to align right with the other individuals who are aligned with me, or who are aligned with my vision for again for IMC Nation, for my lifestyle, for the men that are around me, for the women that are around me, like all the way around. We have to be conscious of the decisions in which we make. I don't know how long it's been, you know what I'm saying, but this has been a dope mastermind thus far. I will end today with a meditative moment. Okay. Normally we stream and you know what I'm saying, I do, this lecture series, when there's other people on, we have some kind of interaction, so on and so forth. Um, at this point in time, we have an opportunity to really tap into the inner space. And this is what I call a meditative moment. This is unique to the master's table once again. Very few people are even doing IGTV at this point in time. So it's a pleasure, it's an honor for me to be able to come on here and share some wisdom, some insights, and really just add, you know what I'm saying, to whatever else is being created within IMC Nation. Um, but to add to the storyline of my experience, because I've been at this for years. You understand me? We've been creating the Master's Table. If anybody's interested, hit the link in the description. I believe I normally put the description link in there. If not, just find me on Instagram and you can find the Telegram, or send me a message, whatever the case may be, and I can plug y'all in, right? Be plugged into these telegrams, to these groups, right? Where share my insights, I share my knowledge, I share my wisdom, I share behind the scenes content, so on and so forth, right? And primarily, links to, these live streams most of the time as well. All right. So from this moment on, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of IG. From this moment on, what we're going to do is a meditative moment once again. So the meditative moment is about 5 minutes. Okay. We're gonna take 5 minutes here. Essentially, close your eyes. 5 minutes starts now. Close your eyes. Tap into your inner experience, your inner space, where nobody else has access to. Let's take a deep breath. Fill the lungs. Let it out. Feel your body relax on the outside, getting more clear on the inside, and the outside is starting to fade away as you breathe in through the nose. And let it out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Totally relaxed, very conscious of what's going on inside. Your inner space is your sacred space. Nobody else has access to what you got going on inside of yourself. Last breath, breathe in. This time at the top, hold it for 10 seconds. And relax. For the next 3 minutes, close your eyes, stay tapped into your inner space, and create whatever it is that you desire from the inside. Let's tap in. before you transition out of your inner space, just take a moment to appreciate yourself. To come back to this external world. There's no work like the work that you do on the inside of yourself. Continue to tap in, continue to awaken your inner space, your inner power by tapping in. Spend time inside every day. Again, I go by the name Master myself, man. It's a pleasure and an honor, as always, to tap in with you. Until we meet again, um, what we say in IMC Nation is be the best and fuck the rest, man. I'm continuously excited to expand the reach of this communication and what it is that we're creating within IMC Nation. You know, IMC TV is a light, I want to say a lifelong creation, you know what I'm saying? But IMC Nation in general is a lifelong creation, right? And it's following in the footsteps of AZD. So we always say J Group Dev to AZD. Thank you, brother. And I'll leave you with saying peace be with you, as always, right? As a man of God, as a man of power, influence, and intelligence, I know I'm here to change, right? The experience of others, you know what I'm saying, step by step. And, you know, I do that by example, day by day, in every way. This life is getting better and better. I go by the name Master myself, man. Y'all follow me on IG. Excuse me. Tap in with me on YouTube. And if you ever in Vegas, you know what I'm saying, let me know. And we'll go from there. All right. It's the one and only Master myself tapping out from IMC Nation. What we say in IMC is be the best and fuck the rest. What I say is knowledge of self is knowledge of wealth. It's the